I counted up just like the threads that's on my sheets. Virginia Beach, they told that beach like murder. Beach, no supervisor, I know bust up in these streets. My life's a beach, my life's a beach, my life's a beach. I start the waves by rolling purple and then I surf. The grass look green on the other side, but it's just turf. I counted up just like the threads that's on my sheets. Virginia Beach, they told that beach like murder. Beach, no supervisor, I know bust up in these streets. My life's a beach, my life's a beach, my life's a beach.
Sir Omar, nice to meet you, dog.
What's your name one more time?
Omar.
Omar, nice to meet you, bro. Brandon, man.
Already.
Yes, sir.
That's my boy. That's my boy B. You know, Beezy. What's good, man? We back with another episode of Good Humor, man. I'm Honey P. That's Brandon Black. We got my boy Omar.
Yes, sir.
Sir, let's get it.
Let's get it, man. So, hey, man, tell the people a little bit about yourself. I mean, for the most part, what we let them know that this is a world-renowned club owner. He owns the hottest lesbian club in LA. Tell them a little bit about yourself.
I ain't running no lesbian clubs, man, but not yet. But you know, I mean, I do a little bit of everything, man. I can't be put into a box, dog. You know what I mean? I'm a former athlete. You know, I've just finished off playing a 4-year career playing indoor football, arena football. That kind of got cut short with the pandemic, obviously. So I moved on to other things and decided to focus on my acting career. It's been pretty good for me lately. All-American, man. I've been more All-American as a stunt actor. That's been a blessing for me to be able to work on it for my second season. It's gonna be dropping in January, so y'all can check that out. You feel me? Gonna be the #1 show in the world for sure. I've also had a couple feature films that's gonna drop next year. A couple short films is gonna drop. Did a show with VH1 where I'm playing the assassin. It's kind of like a crime reenactment show. It's gonna be pretty cool. Just trying to stay creative during this pandemic, man. Also, I'm the creator, editor-in-chief of 247liveculture.com. You guys can check out that platform on all platforms, 247 Live Culture, Instagram, Twitter, all that. That's a platform that I built basically to promote Black culture, music, and in pretty much all areas of Black culture in a positive light. You know, I've got writers from all around the country and whatnot. And we've been building that for 2 years and whatnot. So you guys can tap into that as well. I've also got a nonprofit called Highest Level Academy. We work with inner city youth athletes in Los Angeles, helping them get ready for college and whatnot. So that's been pretty cool, man. And like I said, I'm a little bit of everything. Like I said, you know, I can't be put into a box, dog. You know, I'm everywhere. You know.
Yo, man, how was your football career like? What was it like being a professional football player?
It was dope. Man, I got a chance to travel the world, you know what I mean, or the country to say, you know what I mean. I've lived in a whole bunch of different states. You know, I got to play in Nebraska, Montana, Oregon. I coached college football as well at Jackson State University, coached in Maine, a couple of JUCOs out here in Cali. So it's been quite an experience, bro. It took me everywhere. I got to play against some of the best players in the country consistently.
I appreciate that, man.
You know, yeah, I got a chance to play against some of the best pros in the country, man. And it was great to see that for myself, to see that I could hang and be able to sustain a career like that. And just be able to say that I did it, man. It's been awesome for me. It's carried me on to other things. Like I got on, I'm a motion capture actor with the video game series MADDEN. So I there as well. And obviously doing stunts on TV. You know, I've worked with All-American and then Ballers on HBO. I did that last year as well. So, I mean, football still exists for me in another realm.
Yeah.
So, you know, I can't complain, man. I'm getting old, though. My body feels it for sure. You know?
this motherfucker like 28 talking I'm getting old.
That's old.
In football years.
Yeah, that's old in football years, man.
You said you played
football years.
Yeah.
Now you're more famous than what you think, because I've seen you in a few cameos in playing security guard. Am I right?
Yeah.
I was sitting at home, you know, I had a little yak, and I said, damn, that look like. I think one of the events was what's that dude that be like, let's go, champ, let's go, champ.
Shoot, I
The
don't know,
boxer,
man.
the boxer.
Talking about is it Cannon Briggs?
Shannon Briggs, Shannon Cannon Briggs. At Staples Center. I think Staples Center, Convention Center.
Oh yeah. Nah, it was the Jake Paul event. That's what it was. Yeah.
He was there talking shit.
Right. So my side hustle, bro, I do private security for like A-list companies, A-list celebrities and shit like that. You know what I mean? So that's actually I don't really talk about that much, but it's been pretty cool for me. I've worked with a few celebrities like Paris Hilton. I've done a couple of private parties for Paris Hilton. I worked with Ellen DeGeneres, Leonardo DiCaprio, Bruno Mars, a couple of Netflix parties and stuff like that. And obviously Jake Paul last year with that event was pretty dope. So, I mean, I get paid to go to parties and exclusive events, bro. So, I mean, it's pretty dope.
Hey, that's why they say always be cautious. Watch what you say and watch how you look. Now, he never told me that he did security shit. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm just like, see?
Yeah, that keeps me afloat, though. You know what I mean? It's been pretty cool. I've never really had no incidents or nothing like that. But, I mean, I make some dope connections just doing that, you know? Yeah.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. What you been having going on lately, B?
I'm sorry. Repeat that.
No, I was just saying. I was talking to
B. Same old same. Just grinding because of the pandemic, man. Pandemic has thrown a lot of stuff off, man. So as far as California is concerned, a lot of the comedy clubs and stuff is closed. But I need to do like my man and start auditioning and stuff more for commercials and whatnot. Get the acting bug back going. Yeah, I was gonna ask you, seeing that the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox dropped, and I know a lot of gamers. How did you get into being what did you call it? I wouldn't call it a body double, but being the body for Madden.
Yeah, motion capture acting. So
motion capture.
Yeah, so crazy story about that, bro. I was sitting at home actually, and my football agent at the time, it's about 4 years ago, my football agent at the time sent me an email, sent it to my stepdad actually, and it was probably like 9 o'clock when I received the email, and it was basically to go about an audition for Madden on some shit. And I stayed about an hour from USC, that's where it was at, and the audition was at 10. You need to pre-register the day before on some shit, and obviously I'm just chilling in the house. And he presented the opportunity to me, and I just thought about it for maybe 3 or 4 seconds, bro. I grabbed my cleats and I got in the car and brushed my teeth for nothing. You feel me? And I hopped on the road. You know what I mean? And I showed up. You know, my people did the paperwork on the way there. So when I got there, I just pretty much just showed up and did the audition. It was pretty much they just wanted to see how I move, footwork and stuff like that. And about 3 weeks later, they called me and said I made the team. And they basically just they flew me out to Canada, and I've been working ever since. You know,
we got a chance, B.
Oh, that's dope.
We got a shot.
How is that? I know, man. Look.
Yeah, it's a dope experience.
How is it shooting for the game?
Oh, it's dope, bro. It's different than what I expected. You know, it's because it's not like. You know, you see like a game, you see everybody in formation, all bits and pieces, but we shoot everything in a scripted format, you know. So it's pretty cool, you know, especially when they put all the little balls and everything. It's cool to see how they make it and everything. Just the experience as a whole is pretty dope. They put us in first class hotels up there, and we get to be on the campus obviously for a significant amount of time, and just really enjoy the environment and just to make the game. Sometimes I have to be present in the moment and really think, man, millions of people are playing this game, you know, and they're playing with my likeness and my movement. So I've just really had to thank God for using me as a vessel to basically inspire and bring happiness to a lot of people's homes, you know what I mean? And a lot of people don't know that, you know, it's me behind some of these games, and I just think it's pretty dope, you know what I mean? Blessed, bro, you know, I'm honestly.
Facts. Facts. People think they playing with Cam Newton, but really that's you on the field.
that's OC.
I do mostly DB work. I do DB work. So that's you see shit like Richard Sherman. There's a picture on my page.
Yeah.
Of, I think it's not Pat P. Jalen Ramsey. It's we're both posing on some shit, so it basically shows me doing the real picture, and then it shows Jalen Ramsey in the cartoon version of it or the animated version. So I mean, I never got a chance to. I always was striving to like be in the NFL and do that, but obviously God opened another door for me to do that.
Right.
Well, I mean, there's still opportunities to play professional ball. They got a senior citizen for 40
Nah, I'm gonna have to see what's up with it, man. Maybe a couple of years from now, I'm 30.
Well, when I hit this Powerball Lotto tomorrow, if y'all ain't played it, Powerball is over $200 million. People, $2 could get you over $200 million, man. I'm gonna get my own senior citizens football team. I'm gonna set up a scrimmage game. We're gonna play against all the junior colleges. Southwest College.
Right.
We'll be their scrimmage game. But we're gonna end up whipping their ass.
It gotta be flagged though, because I can't do no more tackling.
Hey, people don't know, man. That shit hurts. That shit takes a toll on you, man.
Man, every day.
Yeah, and his body worth money now, man. That's his money maker. Can't get out there on some other shit and get injured, man.
That's one of the reasons why I just decided to call it quits, bro. Honestly, because I've seen my career going in a different direction right now, so I just need to really protect myself body wise.
That boy Omar said, "I'm physically fit. Look at this, man." He said, "I can get $600 for a pint of semen." So he said, "I can make more money doing shit like this."
I ain't going that route yet, but you know what I'm saying? You never know, bro.
He said, "Man, shit, I'm down there whacking it 3 times a day,
man." I actually had a comedy class with a guy that was a male gigolo. That was his profession.
Wow.
His full-time job, man. He would show up to the house, put it down, on to the next.
I couldn't have that job because because you gotta please whoever pay,
Right.
Yeah, facts. And he had a girlfriend too. I was like, damn, that's interesting. Okay.
Maybe
she able to separate the business from the feelings.
Well, she can't be. Just how women say, you can't be mad. You met me at a strip club. Well, she can't be mad. She was a date that she paid for him.
Facts, man. Are you a fan of Last Chance U? I heard you mention.
JUCO. I am a fan.
Have you ever?
I'm sorry. You went out. You hear me? But,
I hear you.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, I am a fan of Last Chance U. I actually liked the first season more than anything when it was at Eastern Mississippi. That was pretty dope.
Yeah.
Like once they got into the California schools, what was they at Shasta last time? One of those schools.
I think so.
Yeah. It kind of took away from, I guess, the experience of the show, man. Obviously once they get into later seasons of shows, it kind of just gets repetitive and whatnot. So when it first came out, I was pretty excited about it. It showed the behind the scenes of JUCO life. A lot of people don't know what it really takes to grind at JUCO. A lot of those kids are coming out their own pockets and things like that. So it was good to see that on television for sure. So I am a fan of that.
Yeah, I was a huge fan myself.
Yeah.
Some people didn't know Cam Newton. He had to go to JUCO before he went to, I think, Auburn or somewhere.
Yep.
I think he won the championship in JUCO, then won it at Auburn.
Right. He was dominant. Period.
A lot of people didn't know that. Hey, especially out in Isaiah Ryder. I don't know if y'all remember him, the basketball player.
Yeah.
But I think he was in JC somewhere in California until he, went to university and then ended up being on the Lakers.
Man, that's what they call it. Last chance you, bro. That's the last chance to get right.
But I will say this. Some of the best players in the world you would never know about because a lot of the best players at these schools couldn't make the grades.
That's right. That's facts, though.
Yeah, a lot of from a basketball standpoint, I know a few players after the league changed the rules of kids coming out straight from high school. A lot of them took a hit because of that, because they couldn't pass some SATs and ACTs in order to get into college and continue to play, man. So you had some people staying back a year, then going overseas.
Yeah.
Melo. You know what I mean? Him going overseas, leaving high school and going overseas.
Yeah. That's
Are you an NBA fan?
absolutely, man. You know, I'm a Lakers fan, so I'm happy that we won a championship. You already know.
Okay, all right. I'm glad to have another one on the show,
Absolutely.
man. You know, Mr.
Oh
Celtics.
man,
I don't
I'm
get
mad I
him.
didn't get the show. I'm mad I even came on the show. I gotta go.
I'm mad we got you again. Damn Laker fans, man.
But yeah, that one and done rule, it is pretty crazy, man. Especially with the kids that, like you said, don't make the grades and they have to go overseas. I remember Brandon Jennings was one of the bigger ones that came out, and he ended up having to go overseas, couldn't go to college and whatnot. So that definitely affected a lot of people.
Mhm.
But at the same time, the kids that do overseas, like Melo, he was able to make money for himself, build his brand and whatnot. Whereas the kids in college, they not making no money. You know what I mean? So
Eating top ramen, man.
right, win-win for him. He still one of the top picks.
If that,
you know what I'm saying?
shit.
You know, so
Facts.
that's
I remember Brandon Jennings too, man. I was in high school when he was around. They was calling him the point guard.
man. And I was playing AAU growing up, so I would go to some of his games and check him out.
Mhm.
I think he was playing with the SoCal All Stars, and my cousin played on the team as well. Gabe Pruitt, he ended up playing for the Celtics. Actually,
Oh, Gabe Pruitt,
yep.
your cousin.
Yeah,
Dope.
we all grew up in the same neighborhood.
Yeah.
We all went to the same school.
Okay, yeah. A part of my family, all the names is Pruitt on that side of the family. So,
No, but he went
obviously
to Westchester with B, I think.
Yep. But yeah,
Man.
that was a good experience to see, you know, not only him, but Brandon Jennings and a lot of those guys that went to Westchester, Amir Johnson, you know, just legends that came out of Los Angeles for sure. You know?
Yeah, Amir Johnson was one of those players that was having a tough time getting into university.
Right.
So the draft was all he had, and it was dope to see that he actually had a long career though. Amir Johnson is one of the people, you know, not an all-star, but a solid career, man.
He's a contributor. He's always been a contributor to a team.
Definitely.
Enough to keep a career as long as he had. You know, that hey, in the end, that's what it's about. You got some players who have a mediocre career for 20 years where they got $4 to $5 million for a couple years here and there. I mean, what's the difference between him and a player that had just a 7-year career, but he was a superstar?
Just the clout, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm saying that.
Just the clout.
Them paychecks still cash. You feel me?
Hey,
that's all it is.
You know?
Mark Madsen still cashed the check at the end of the day.
Like, people ain't never gonna remember that name, never. But he's sitting in the mansion probably somewhere. You feel me? Looking good.
Yeah, I feel like Mark Maskin and Luke Walton was more of a connections type of thing.
Right.
They say they had the plugs on the free restaurants and shit.
Come on, man. Because some of the shit they used to do on the court was so questionable. It's like, what the hell?
Man, I would be thinking like, bro, I know right now it's a whole bunch of people that can go out there and ball better than Mark Madsen or some shit. You know what I mean?
Facts.
You know, it's just opportunity and luck. Sometimes luck of the draw and shit. You know, he got his opportunity, you know, so I can't hate on the next one, but you know what I'm saying?
No, not at all. Not at all, man. It's like what Pete just mentioned about Amir Johnson. You know, I'm sure any and everybody would trade places with him to play ball for a career, then work on a job 20 years or whatever the case may be. You know, do something you love and you still get a nice amount of money, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Come on now. He was making more than WNBA players.
Right. That's big facts, though. Big facts. You know what I'm saying?
Huge facts, man.
WNBA players, man. I don't know, man. It's rough for them, you know, but at least, you know, they're still pursuing their passions and whatnot. You know, I think they would like to have more support. I feel like the NBA could probably contribute to a little bit more of that.
They want more money. They don't want no fucking support. They want some money. You know?
But I mean, the money comes with the support. That comes with the game tickets. That comes with, you know what I'm saying, the TV sales and things like that. You know?
Yeah, I understand. But, you know, a lot of these WNBA teams, they were packing these arenas. You know, they may have not got as much, you know, media as like NBA. But it's like, damn, if you could still pack an arena and say if every ticket was $35, you know, but you got 20,000 people in there, you can afford to pay these ladies some money with concessions and jersey sales and all that stuff.
you also got to put that into perspective. Are they playing? You know what I'm saying? The NBA is playing 82 games. You know what I mean? And then they courtside seats probably for Lakers game is some stacks. You know what I mean? Or some shit. You know what I
Some
mean?
of them $10,000 a seat.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
You multiply that. You know what I'm saying? That's way more than the game itself is being broadcast on what ESPN. You know what I'm saying? TNT. That's another few $1 million they get from that. You know what I'm saying? Some shit. So all that adds up. Endorsement deals. You know what I mean? Shit like that. It's just a lot of disparity between the leagues, of course. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I mean, let's be real. You know what I mean? The NBA is more entertaining per se. But I do feel like the ladies do need support. There's some ballers in the WNBA for sure.
Yeah, it is. And to piggyback on what he said earlier about Amir Johnson, like you said, perfect example. You remember Steve Francis?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody still knows. Yeah, they know the franchise, but look at him today. He's not doing too good from what we all heard. And it's like, okay, people don't know. They don't realize guys like we say Maxson, who did probably 20 years, but you got this guy who had 7 good years and started feeling himself. You know what I'm saying? But now look at him. Have you seen a picture of that guy lately? I don't know, Jay. If you can find a picture of that guy, man. When I seen that dude, I said, damn, man, that nigga needs to stop drinking silver satin.
Man, I hope he gets it together, man. It's tough. I mean, so many people, that really get that money, they just be falling off after a certain period of time. You know what I mean? It's like, it just makes you think like money really don't buy you happiness all the time,
Yeah.
That's like, what's his name? Delonte West, you know what I'm saying? Delonte West is going through some struggles too. He basically had to get, some help from Mark Cuban on some shit,
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully they can bounce back, bro.
And people got to remember too, though at a certain point they become grown men, but these are still people from the ghetto.
Facts.
from impoverished situations, probably 90% of them, you know what I mean? And they come from families who haven't had great financial management skills. So it's just you thrust in that same individual into the limelight and giving millions of dollars, and you telling them, manage it. We gonna pay you. You figure out how to manage it. I forget the podcast, man. There's some NFL players that be talking about it, but they was like, once I made it, and certain family members and stuff heard that I signed this major contract, they don't understand that. Yeah, I signed for millions of dollars, but I don't just have millions there, and at the same time, I can't take care of everybody. And I can't invest in everybody's business, Absolutely. I forget his name, brother with the dreads, but he was like, I told some family members, get a business plan together and come to me and we'll sit down and I invest in your business. And he was like, a lot of them didn't even want to take that step to figure out how to do a business plan. They just wanted a check.
Right.
Cut me a $50,000 check and let me do something with it.
Right. Man, what he's talking about. Like, they get these big contracts, but it's still a game by game basis, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you getting a paycheck after the game. So you get hurt that next game, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna get that same check that you get, unless you get that guaranteed already from jump, you know what I mean? And most players is not on guaranteed contracts, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I heard the NFL has that bad where players don't have guaranteed contracts like that, unlike the NBA. So it's really it's really tough for them, man. It was a documentary called I think it's called Broke, but they interview a group of NFL players and one brother from the Cleveland Browns. You saw that? Dope documentary, man. Brother from the Cleveland Browns, I can't remember his name, but he was talking about how he had a gambling problem. He was doing this and that, and he said he ended up getting a retirement check. They called him to come pick it up. He said it was like $60,000. He driving from the stadium. He said the new Hummers just dropped. He passing by the dealership. He said he turned her, he busted you when in the dealership and gave them the check. It was like, I want that one. And he living check to check right now. Right. And he just handed away 60, 70,000 on a new Hummer.
Some people more worried about their image than their real lifestyle. Like, come on, man.
Yeah. And materials, when we put our happiness in these material things, man, you be chasing that feeling all the time.
all the time.
You're right. And you know what's so crazy? You know how they say money can't buy you happiness. And you know, dudes like us that we still invest in a craft ourselves, you know, because we know we striving for something, you know, you invest in yourself. But I would say we're happy. We grew up in the hood without shit and we still living. We happy. So I want to win a lotto because I know it's not gonna buy me the happiness because I'm already happy. I just need the fucking money. That's what I need. You know?
Facts. I'm like $100,000 check would make me pretty happy right now.
Hey, I tell people like this: I don't need that. I'll take it, but I don't need 200 million. You give me a couple $100,000 and a decent job, I'm good to go.
That's right. I definitely, I have no like thought process of trying to get famous or get like super like rich. You know what I'm saying? To the point where I just don't have nothing to strive for. You know what I'm saying? Like I obviously just want to be stable and contribute to my life in the right ways. But you know, I don't want to just be more money, more problems. You know what I'm saying? That's remember the song like Diddy said. You know what I'm saying? More money, more problems. We weren't lying about that shit. You know what I mean? That's real.
Hell, man. You know, man. That's some real shit, and people know that, and they still go out bullshit.
Right. That just more like I said, more money just attracts. You know what I'm saying? More negative energies to you. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're not a private person. You know.
That's the thing. I feel like we live in this digital age, man, and I feel like we can be too public with our lives, and people don't take the time to step back and not necessarily hide, but keep certain stuff to yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, if you look at it right now, everything really goes on social media, even when it comes to personal relationships. Have you ever seen boyfriend and girlfriends? They can be sitting next to each other arguing and then just get quiet and both be on their phones. He'll make a post throwing a shot at her and vice versa. I said, damn, people, then they wondering why hey, Sheila, what's going on? Everything all right? Oh, why you saying is everything all right? Well, I saw what you posted. You know?
Yeah, bro. I try to keep my relationship my relationships off of social media. I posted one person, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying, in the past, but other than that, I learned my lesson, you know what I'm saying? You keep it G, you know what I'm saying? Until we get that ring, until we, you know what I'm saying, super duper official, you know what I mean? I may not let the world know until I have some kids. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh, man. Here's my he's 3, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. I mean, hey, don't let us, whenever you gotta go, man, I know you was into some stuff, just let us know, man, you know, and I know you probably got a couple butt naked freaks over there waiting. You know, I know you gotta go.
I'm gonna come over, lady.
Hey, look, let's say Jay said, "Can you send a few down to the V for me?"
I'm gonna get off.
All right.
Yeah, for sure.
But hey,
so
real quick,
you said you did security work for. I was gonna ask him. He said he did security work for Jay Paul. Were you able to see that fight with Nate Robinson? What did you think, man?
Yeah, man, I saw the fight, bro. I'm just like the rest of the black community in the world right now. I'm upset. You know what I mean? I'm hurt. You know what I mean? That was a fight.
Yeah, it's his first fight.
You know what I mean? That was a fight for the coach.
It's his first fight.
I don't think anybody really expected him just to go out there and win. You know what I'm saying? But the second round knockdown, you know what I'm saying? It happened. You know what I mean? It was just like, damn. It was like, see, bro just looks so helpless. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that was.
Well, and the thing about that is Jake Paul had a good stance. Jake Paul looked like a boxer.
He do. He's been training. You know what I mean? He's not like he ain't playing around.
Nate Robinson said he trained for 8 months, and look what happened. So the first thing, and I want to clear this up, Nate, did I get a good laugh for that? Yes, I did. But do I count you out? No. Right. I say you're going to come back in your second fight and beat somebody's ass. I know you are, because you got to get back at the. You're a global star. You're the 3-time NBA champion. Absolutely. Nobody has ever done that. Absolutely. You cannot go out without, because now people don't know you from dunking.
Right. right. Especially niggas that's just coming up in the generation. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like he came out. It just more so looked like an experience thing. You know what I'm saying? With him when he came out, he was coming out trying to slug. You know what I'm saying? Coming out straight out the gates. You know what I mean? And Jake was kind of more patient with it. You know what I'm saying? And that's why he was able to counteract him and hit him with them blows that way he was. And I just feel like if Nate just kind of slows it down and really gets the training that he needs, he can be straight, bro. You feel me? I mean,
I agree with you.
Call it what it is. Don't sugarcoat it. Nate said, I'm going to call this white boy out that's all on social media, flashy, acting like he me, you know, not saying him literally, but acting like a brother, and I'm going to whoop this dude ass. But Jake Paul said, you get up in this ring, you're going to get slid out.
Yeah, I agree with you, Omar. I think it was a lot of nerves involved, so he was rushing it. He probably had a game plan that he didn't stick to.
Yeah.
Man, it's like comedy. You know, when you're real nervous and it's your first time, or how many times when you're nervous, you tend to rush through your jokes and your whole set. And you like, damn, I got 3 more minutes left. I think nerves got the best of him, and he just in there swinging. And you know, Jake had the reach advantage.
Yeah.
I feel like if he trained with somebody like Tyson, Nate to me needs like that pickable style. Yeah. You know, pop in, pop out. You know what I'm saying? Because he's so little. But you know, I can't take shit away from Jake though. He was that man was nice and concise with his punches, man.
I can't.
But well, you know what that sort of looked like to me? Like Rocky Balboa going to Russia fighting Dolph Lundgren over there. You know, Ivan Drago. That's Nate Robinson sort of look, but he didn't do what Rocky did though.
Right.
Man, I seen a funny meme today. Somebody had meshed scene from Rocky with the fight with Nate, and it was a black dude and Rocky like throw in the towel, throw in the goddamn towel.
Yeah, hopefully, man, Nate bounce back. He will. I'm sure he will. But obviously, we had to get our jokes off. You know what I'm saying? For the time being, you know, Twitter. You know, Black Twitter is a wonderful place. You know what I mean?
Black Twitter is ruthless.
Hey, what'd you say? Hey, Brandon, did he have the spit coming out of his mouth too? How old boy had the spit flying everywhere? Throw in the damn time!
Throw in the damn time! The internet's so vicious. The world is so vicious with technology. Man, now weed shops, they made Nate packs. They got Nate bags, bro.
Not the Nate pack, bro.
You can get a Nate pack for the dispensary, and they got them on the cover laid out. Man, it's if I smoked weed, I would have to go buy a couple of Nate packs, dog. Just
it's fucked up. I heard they said his Nate pack's got a black eye. Hey, the coldest meme I saw was one we all know. Remember when Martin fought Tommy Hearns, and they had that picture up and saying the chick was like, Nate, I'll see you later. Then later he walked out the room.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
It's cold, man. And I don't want to turn this into a race thing, but Jake Paul has beat 2 Negroes already. The first one was the YouTuber KSI.
And if these brothers don't train properly,
facts.
He's gonna beat a few more.
Right. I'm gonna need my guys to get right because I'm a little upset, bro. I'm not gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? That kind of hurt me. I was like, bro, I don't like the way he just beat up on my guy like that on national TV, dog. You know what I mean?
Well, you know, hey, it's about the sport of boxing. You know, you got to be a fan of boxing. You know, I thought the same thing. I was like, man, my boy Nate finna get in there, and they said, shit, man, I'm 36. I played ball. I tried out for the Seahawks. I'm training, man. Let me get this W. But when I saw how he was rushing, and I saw Jake Paul sitting back in his stance, I told my wife, get your camera ready.
Hey, the icing on the cake of that knockout was Snoop Dogg too. I'm so happy they had him.
He was a great commentator. They need to hire that man. You know, for sure. He was great entertainment, and he did great on the concert for sure. You know,
hey,
thing.
How much money y'all think Nate made off that fight?
He made $600.
$600?
$600.
$600?
Oh,
600 grand. Okay.
$600.
Hey.
Oh no, $600?
$600. Like
I don't know if that was enough for internet shame.
$600, bro. It was a charity fight. Mike.
Oh my God.
Mike and they obviously they was the main card, so they made a whole bunch of shit. You know what I mean? I think they probably got some shit, maybe like endorsements or some shit like that. But I think the personal fight check was like $600.
You got your ass whooped for a nonprofit. I'm going to every homeless shelter in LA, and I'm swinging like Cuba Gooding Jr.
You know what I mean? That's basically
Hey,
like
they-
shit when Martin fought was he fighting Holyfield on that mud? You know what I'm saying? And you guys
hey,
asked for
sit and sleep. They should make money off Nate Robinson. Have his image like he laying on one of their mattresses or something. Like when you sleeping on this bed, you'll get sleep like this.
oh crazy.
Man, we got all these new sayings, man. If y'all kids don't shut your ass up and go to Nate,
Right.
Go to Nate.
Let me get up out of here, man. Let me give one last shout out, though. You know what I mean? Shout out to y'all for bringing me on. I appreciate the opportunity to come out here and speak with you guys for sure.
No doubt.
Be back, you know what I'm saying, in time. Everybody.
What's your social media?
Y'all can follow me at OMAR Cook _ on Twitter, Instagram, whatever. Also follow 24/7 Live Culture on Instagram, Twitter, all of the platforms. Just stay tuned, man. There's a lot of dope projects coming. If you guys follow me, man, I'm super excited, man, and I just thank you for the opportunity. Bless everybody out there for sure.
Hey, before you go, I just want to tell people, me and we was in this little movie not too long ago. He's a good actor, but don't let it fool you. We still got treated like niggas. We was both gunned down in the car.
That was my first ever short film, you know what I'm saying, doing anything, you know what I'm saying, as far as when and the way I met the director, Daniel, was actually I was sitting on the couch, one of my homegirls, she's a music artist, and we was just chopping it up. I was actually coming from set of All American, and I was just like, yeah, bro, you know what I mean, I'm doing this, yada yada. He was like, all right, yeah, come do some background for me. And that kind of got me into really pursuing acting, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just that moment, you know what I mean? And it's crazy that we're here talking about it right now, but you know what I'm saying? I think like the world works like that in crazy ways, you know what I mean? You never know who you're going to meet. And
absolutely.
You just adaptive and receptive to the signs that God's give you, you know what I mean? And resources.
Absolutely.
That's what's up, man.
Absolutely. But
appreciate you coming on the show, man. Thank you.
Absolutely. Appreciate y'all, man. I'm gonna tap in with y'all later.
Sounds good, bro.
For sure.
Man. Blessings, man.
Blessings.
All right.
Yeah, B, man. Hey, on some real shit though, man. What you think about this new political shift, man? I mean, right now it seems like it's kind of crazy. What you think is gonna happen?
To be honest with you, man, I don't even know, bro. I have no idea. I don't even really have a thought on it. Cause shit, I thought we would have been done with being locked down by now. Yeah. And here we are going into the new year. Technically, they gave a stay-at-home order again yesterday. People gonna follow it? I don't know, probably not. But it is 2020 has proven, without a shadow of a doubt, if you had any doubts ever in your mind, anything can happen.
Yeah, you're right about that, man.
That should be the slogan for 2020. Anything can happen.
No. Say anything did happen.
Yeah. Facts, man.
Anything did happen. I mean,
I'm hoping.
You know what? No, go ahead.
No, I was about to say, I'm just hoping that Joe Biden brings like a breath of fresh air and he actually does something for our community, like he was preaching and everybody else be preaching year after year. Hopefully, something beneficial can happen for us is what I'm really just hoping for.
Well, he's been very vocal in some of his briefings, and not briefings, some of his how you say it, some of his briefings, his presidential election briefings about the black community. You know, he's thanking the black community. The black community stood up for me. Doing all this shit. And I'm like, I'm like, damn. And it's like the black community. Whenever a Democratic president is elected, is always because of the black and brown community, not just the black community and poor white community. But. What have they done for our community? I mean, look at our community, man. We still got buildings in the neighborhood we grew up in that haven't been replaced since the riots, and that was April of '92.
Facts.
Like it's still there. And then what's so crazy is they just turn it into street vendor spots where we'll just set up here. It doesn't belong to anybody, so this is where we'll be.
Facts. I think. I be telling my lady this all the time, man. I honestly feel like a shift is happening though in our community, in the inner city, bro. Just based off of that stadium being there, then building a lake there, then putting luxury apartments there. Shopping is coming. The NFL network is so close to us and surrounding communities that, and it's so much money that the riff raff and the BS that we see, they're not going to continue to let that stay. You know, somebody told me recently, a friend of his was living in Inglewood, right behind the stadium in the gated community, paying rent like $17.50 a month. They told her the rent is going up to $31.50, and you could either take it or leave it. And she had to leave it. So imagine how much of that is happening around that stadium. And so people just slowly getting pushed out. You know what I mean? It's inevitable. You got money, or you got to go. And you know what I mean? You got people in Houston and all that. A lot of people moving to Texas, man. I'm hearing that a lot.
Yeah. Well, you know what, B? You right. They're pushing a lot of people out. Then you got a lot of people who've been working at places for so many years, below their means, meaning you got some of these people who should be managers, but they continue to stay as a receptionist because they don't want the responsibility. But, and I say that too, maybe if some people would have taken responsibility and took initiative to step up, they could still be able to afford paying that price. Not saying that's the reason for everybody, but just saying for the people who had the opportunity to make that money and never did. Now you stuck with a decision to make. Damn, now I got to leave the house I've been living in for 17 years because I can't afford it when I could have afforded it 10 years ago, you know? They'd have made that choice. But I feel bad for Inglewood, and not feel bad in that way, but if the riffraff still do stick around, they're going to push them away from the stadium. So which means they're going to come further back east to the other side of Manchester. You know where that Raleigh side is at? Like over in that area, they're going to push them back from behind the stadium.
Yeah. To piggyback off what you said about the occupation, I agree with that, man. A lot of times, bro, we really have to venture out our comfort zone. You know, the unknown is scary, but a lot of times that's where the reward is, man. It's gold out in them hills, and we just got to venture out to look for it. Second thing is, people gonna be out, but you got to remember too, man, that's still happening. The Jordan Downs becoming luxury condos. You know, it's quiet now. It's old news, but that's still taking place, man. So a lot of impoverished communities are becoming well-to-do areas, you know, and you got a lot of Caucasian people moving in, man. I see them all the time over where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? A couple blocks from you and me. It's a brother. He seems like a nice guy, nothing against him. You know, he be up in the morning on the porch with his laptop. He actually played a movie in his front yard with a projector screen. They had the fire pit, had friends over. And I was like, oh my God. I was blown back because I'm like, the sad part is I don't feel like me or you could do that without having an issue from some other niggas. Facts. And that's the sad part, bro. That is the sad part, man. You know what I'm saying? They coming for us quick. Oh, y'all niggas eat popcorn, nigga will pop this.
And you know, man, and you know what? That is sad, man. To piggyback off what you said, man. I had to. It was so fucked up. I had to laugh. It may sound crazy, but an older guy that we knew, he was killed in a drive-by, and the first thing I said was, "Niggas, these fucking gangbangers ain't got no shame. They going around popping 80-year-old motherfuckers in the head, like." And I just had to laugh, like,
it's crazy, man.
Come on, man. Like,
it's crazy, bro. I saw a video, not to cut you off, on YouTube. Dude walked into his enemy hood liquor store, and then he like, where they at? He go outside. It's an old dude, probably a homeless dude or a drunk or whatever, but old dude. He like, hey, where the Woody Whoops at? The old dude like, what? He like, where the Woody Whoop? He like, I don't know. He like, no, nigga, Woody Whoop killer, nigga. The old dude just like, and I'm like, bro, that is a visibly old man. You could tell he is a senior. And you felt the need to bang and press this dude. And he looked like he just wanted to ask you for $1. So, hey, brother, can you give me a 211 up the store? You talking about, nigga, you bet not, nigga. I'm like, come on, man. Y'all gotta find something better with y'all time, man. Because really, y'all gonna be a stink. Or y'all hood gonna be a stink, bro. You so blind, you don't see what's happening around you.
And you're right, man. I've always said people who've been living in hoods anywhere around America or around the world for years, they've known the local dealers, you know, and some of these local dealers make lots of money and been doing it for years. But I say this, a lot of people sort of idolize these guys. They see these guys in the hood as more of a fear, respect thing. But when they see them, they say, hey, what's going on? They know what this person, he or she does. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But in reality, we tend to show love to people doing that. But what did them people put back in the neighborhood that they helped terrorize? You know what I'm saying? Like, have they donated some of that bad money they got to something good? No. Hell no.
Right.
You know, every part, I've always said this. Not all gangbangers are bad people, because I know some pretty good people who just happen to be in gangs, you know? But every gangbanger that has represented a park or something like that, okay, the park you used to tag on, whatever, y'all should have that park being spark, you know, looking, you know, spick and span right now, like a crystal ball. You know, all the money y'all get coming in, y'all should invest into the park y'all help tear up. Especially for some of them city people. Y'all show love to the city workers who got to clean that shit up, you know?
Shit, and the community service workers, because I had to clean up a lot of parks when I was doing community services. Man.
Hey, but the cold part about it is, that's why, you know, I'm glad you brought that up though, B, because since this pandemic, community service is null and void. So all the city people have been having to do it themselves without the help of people doing community service because of COVID. So yeah, a lot of them people been getting, you know, hey, it ain't no so a lot of people say, oh, we need help here too. It's been really no volunteer work. You can't volunteer during this pandemic. So a lot of businesses thrived off that, needing the help of people doing community service and volunteers. Now you don't have those two. There go 20 to 30,000 people that usually help.
Shit ain't sweet no more.
It ain't sweet no more.
At all, man. At all. Yeah, what you said about not every gang member being a bad person, that's true, because everybody join gangs for different reasons, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't a shooter. Everybody ain't a dealer. Some motherfuckers just join for the camaraderie and bitches, to get women. You know what I'm saying? So, but they just, I feel like they need to do a better job, right? You represent a hood, whatever, that's cool. You're doing you. But like you said, take pride in that hood, your hood, that community. That's your community. Let's keep it clean. Let's do this and let's do that. You know what I'm saying? Hold it down. Let's hold it down in other ways too, man. But it's probably easier said than done. So.
Yeah, you're right. And I know somewhere it's gonna be some ignorant motherfucker talking about, yeah, I got something for my community right here. You know, all this shit. Like, come on, man. Hey, you see it too much, man. There's somebody right now in jail who's been in there 20 years that will tell a young dude, listen, I was you. And I'm telling you right now, don't do it, because you'll be me. You know, which
Facts,
is true.
Man. Facts. That's real talk, bro. I had a thought and it slipped out my mind that quick, man. I lost it.
Was that,
I lost
that
it that quick.
brew over there? Huh?
Hey, man, took it right away, man. After you did that, I had it.
You say? Hey, I didn't say that, but hey, but as of lately too, man, it's been going down in LA. I don't know if y'all had a Citizens app, man. It's been.
That's where I was headed, bro.
I didn't catch you, B. It kind of lagged on us.
That's real. Yeah, my service, man, Wi-Fi ain't that strong, but I said that's where I was headed. You just I was about to say, man, we've been having so many homicides in the city too. It's crazy.
And I think this year alone, LA has been down under 100 homicides for the last so many years, if I'm not mistaken. But they said this year we're already like at 311, and they're like, it's higher than normal, but still fairly lower. 311 fucking murders that's a lot.
Yeah, that's almost a murder a day.
Man, damn near. Shit, and you still got, what, 30 days to go? Shit.
Still got 30 days, so it's possible to catch up to that, man. You know what I mean? I got Citizen app, and it just went off, and, said somebody was fatally shot in Gardena. Though they caught the person that did it, but it's like, damn, another one, man. And it's winter. This fall, it's winter. Normally, we contribute that type of activity to the summer, but this 2020, anything can happen. And has happened. This has been a weird year.
I'm telling you, man. We've always said it, man. You just gotta be visual. I sort of like the saying, which it may sound kind of like, how do you say it? May sound kind of like fight words, but how YG and them say you gotta stay dangerous, meaning you have to stay dangerous, because it's like, if you go out there being a wimp, shit, wimps get tested. You know what I'm saying?
Gotta protect yourself. Absolutely, man. The picture's been going viral about Lil Baby. Lil Baby keeping his hand in his pocket, taking pictures with people with his hand on a gun. Can you blame him? How many rappers got murdered so far this year?
Man, I mean, and, you know what? Speaking of that too, man, it's LA. I've heard a lot of artists say it. I heard Blueface say it. A lot of people come to LA looking for the turn up, but hey, when you come south of that 10 freeway, you know what I'm saying? It's a different story.
You got a lot of hungry people out here looking like a target, and you looking like a target, especially when you're a rapper, because that flashiness comes with the occupation, man. A lot of people really don't want to listen if you don't look like you got money. So, that's part of the job. That's really a job experience. Yeah. I got to buy this chain. It's Rolex, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's whip. It's a business expense. But then I had you looking like a target. Niggas, what niggas don't have to do is take pictures with the phone money. Now you ain't got to do that. You ain't got to post 100,000 on IG. Now you really look like food.
For what? Like for what? And
come on,
that will piss some people off, because you have some people who've been working for 20, 30 years and who hasn't even gotten close to making 500 or 600 grand. And then you got some people on IG or on any social media platform at the strip club throwing about 200 grand. And it's like, damn, you see that old dude who been driving that garbage truck for 20 years. He's like, look at these young ass punks. I've been punching this clock every morning. Now this motherfucker getting free head and throwing this motherfucking money everywhere.
I gotta go pay for it on Fig, and this nigga just getting it,
His wife say, "What, you mad about the money?" No, bitch, I'm mad about it. He getting free head. Shit, I gotta pay for this shit.
You ain't show me special attention in years. Goddamn it. Yeah, bro, it's this shit is really monopoly, dog. Like, you gotta figure out a way to get out the rat race, and then once you out, you gotta manage your money to where you stay out.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
you gotta
where you stay out.
You stay out, man. Shit, for the hood, EDD was a blessing in disguise, man. But how many people just blew that shit?
Hey, yeah, and now they starting to come get these motherfuckers too. People better watch out. So while y'all sitting there finna wake up to that knock on the door thinking it's Santa on Friday, December 25th, yeah, he gonna be dressed in all white, but it's gonna say ATF on the back of that damn that shirt.
It's gonna be a white man coming.
He gonna be white. He might have a big white beard too, but he got a big ass 4'5" with a few bodies on it too. I'm telling you, hey man,
got the FN on his waist, man.
On his waist, but you know what, man? In general, just like we always say, a word of encouragement to everybody. If you're gonna work a 9 to 5, wherever you work, I don't care if you work fucking selling roses on a corner. You working for somebody, meaning you're choosing to spend your time to work for this man to make money, but in the end, they make money off of your time. So don't spend all day working for somebody, busting your ass, and then don't go home and think of a plan to generate some income on your own.
Right. You got to, man. You got to have multiple streams.
So that goes out to these dudes. A lot of our buddies we knew working at the airport, you see bragging, like, oh man, I've been busting 17, 18 hours. I said, you just telling me you a goddamn fool. I mean, especially if you're not doing bad. Some of the people we knew working that much weren't doing bad. They had houses, weren't behind on money. They just like to work because they like living this love and hip hop life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm like, you are fucking dumb. Ain't no way in hell I bust my ass to get a big check just to blow it and work my ass off again to get another big check just to blow it.
Yeah, that don't make sense, man. It's different if you busting your ass because you got a plan to stack up for something, or you just trying to have a certain amount of nest egg or something, and then where you could be comfortable and just ride that wave, man. But yeah, niggas be stacking that bread, man, to go over there to Brazil and live like a king.
Man, you're right. You're right. Hey, and I tell people too, you don't want drama in your life. So all these young cats and all the older dudes that think like a young motherfucker, because you got some 40-year-olds who want to be a 20-year-old man thought, if you got a good woman or wife, stick with her. Stick with her, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever your preference is, stick with them if they good to you, because I tell you like this, some of y'all dudes are stupid. Mm-hmm. Y'all will go against somebody that help you build, and it'll get tore down over a chick who don't give a fuck about you or her. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's real shit. You see that a lot. Yeah. You see some dudes spend 20 years building up something, then sleep with a thought that still stay with her mama. Now he stuck with this chick because the good woman didn't left. You know what I'm saying? Now he paying this chick bills and her mama bills and dealing with some other nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to think. You don't want no drama in your life, fellas.
Crazy, man.
Keep it in your pants. Shit.
That part.
Like, real talk,
if
man.
You're not happy, for men and women, leave that situation, man, because life is short. Well, I'm going to say life is long, but you only get one life. So it's up to you to make yourself happy. Can't nobody else make you happy. So if you're not happy with somebody, hey, jump back in the streets, you feel me, and live your life. Do what makes you happy. That's for men and women, because you see, too, a lot of people stand in these relationships and they're miserable, and then that shit is coming out into the relationship, too. Some people just stay together for the kids, not knowing the kids is miserable, too, because that energy is all in the house. You know what I'm saying? When you could just get up, hey, kids, I love you, but mama ain't happy, or daddy ain't happy, and this is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? But so when you're going for a long-term relationship, make sure that one is actually the one and not just some shit you're saying. Like you said, it's going to lead to drama. Mm-hmm.
You're right, man. And you got to, I mean, first and foremost, some people got to know what they want in life, but some people don't know what they want in life. They get with people. They get with people, and we got 3 minutes left, B. So they get with people, you know what I'm saying, and spend all this time with thinking something gonna change. But if you don't know what you want in life or a relationship, what's gonna change? What's gonna happen? Nothing. You're gonna spend 3 years with this person, then you're gonna go to the next person, spend another 3 years because you don't know what you want.
Facts.
And
so that comes with knowing yourself.
Yeah. That comes with knowing yourself, man. And but we all got, like I said, we got to treat each other better, look out for each other, leave the bullshit alone. Just today, real quick, before we get up out of here, man. I pulled up to the gas station to get some gas. It was an older black woman. Her car wouldn't start. She had I'm assuming her grandkids in the seat. So it was 2 Hispanic guys right there. She was yelling at them. Y'all think I'm gonna steal y'all phone? I'm right here with my babies in the car. I just need to use a phone so I can call my husband so he can come get help with my car. I said, here, man, you can use my phone. And she was like, thank you, I appreciate it. The store owner was like, good man. Good man. And he looked at the 2 guys. You black addicts, get out of here. But I'm saying, like, it's just crazy. But stuff like that is what we got to do for each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, and not looking for nothing from anybody. You know what I'm saying? Just do your good deed of the day.
Facts, man. Facts. It still is. We got to understand we still can't trust some people out in the world. You feel me? Like, it's just so much going on that people be hesitant. I done a couple things that was probably hella fucking questionable just in the name of helping people out. You know what I'm saying? Like, late one night, I gave a lady She was on a bus stop. I gave her a ride, probably $20 to where she was trying to go. And then, you know, she was cool, nice little lady with raspy voice, you know, appreciate it, baby. I don't know where that bus coming. Goddamn. But I was like, yo, that was probably stupid. But you feel me? It was in my heart to help her. And I did that with a brother too. Hey, brother, you think you can give me a ride, man? Come on, bro. I'll drop you off. It's all good. But granted, you can't live everybody. You feel me? And the spirit will tell you this motherfucker crazy. Punch it.
Yeah. Motherfucker, yeah, real shit. But you know what, man? Shout out to ING Champion, you know, nonprofit. They were on Manchester and Crenshaw with the Rams organization over the Thanksgiving week. And, you know, shout out to them. Shout out to all the nonprofits doing something for the city. And if not, you know, y'all can hook up with us, man. You know, we help out all doing something for the communities. Y'all hit us up, hoodhumorradio@gmail. Y'all hit me up on Instagram @Real100P. My boy Black, want to give him your social medias?
Yeah, man, you could follow me on Instagram at I am Brandon Black. I just made a TikTok. I am Brandon Black on TikTok. Go ahead, check me out, man. Hopefully, you know, this pandemic is ending sooner than later, and we get back out here and start hitting these shows, man. But holla at me, man.
Real
Instagram is where I be. Twitter, Mr. Brandon Black. I'm on there too, man.
Yeah, y'all hit us up on Twitter too, @radio_humor. Hey, another week down. I know people like, what the fuck y'all doing on Tuesday? I mean, hey, we here.
Shit happens.
Shit happens, man. We'll catch y'all probably this Sunday.
2020.
Yeah. 20, yeah.